Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com from Chrysler Fieldhouse here in Newcastle, Indiana. Again, right here in the home of the largest and finest high school basketball field house in the world. What a privilege it is to be here this evening to broadcast some Raider basketball here tonight. Again, we have your 9-3 Wapahani Raiders taking on the 5-8 Newcastle Trojans. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morbilius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We hope that all of you have had a wonderful start to your weekend. And again, hopefully all of you was able to enjoy tonight's junior varsity broadcast. If you guys didn't get to watch that one, hard-fought battle. Unfortunately, Wapahani came up just a little bit short. 44-40 was the final score in that one. So really eager and looking forward to getting this one going here tonight with tonight's varsity broadcast, as we have your Raiders Line pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. So let's just go ahead and set the table here for you. So again, Newcastle, 5-8 record on the year, but the record is very deceiving. This Newcastle team is very good, and they have a couple of really nice shooters. A couple of those guys are Cole McDaniel and Trey Miller here for Newcastle. Again, McDaniel comes in averaging 17.5 points a game, 4.2 rebounds, also just about 3 assists. 43% field goal percentage overall and 33% from downtown. He's 27 of 83 and also an 83% free throw shooter. Again, from watching McDaniel a couple different times, because I've been out here to a couple ball games watching the Trojans, McDaniel definitely can shoot it from out, but he loves to drive as well. He loves to force that contact, kind of a scrappy kind of player. Not very tall. I think right around 5'9", 5'10", so he's not extremely tall, but man, I tell you what, he's extremely athletic, and again, can, kind of maneuver his way through the defense, but again, can extend that range outward. He's got a really nice three-point shot, so look to him to be the biggest player to watch here for Newcastle. Also, Trey Miller, another young man here, coming into the night, averaging 10.8 points a game, 2.4 rebounds. But he's 49% or 44% from downtown, 33 of 75. So he's probably their biggest threat. I mean, overall, from a percentage standpoint, he's the best on the team. But you get him open, he can knock him down with precision. And so the Raiders are really going to have to stay on those two guys more importantly. And then you have a big man down low, Gavin Welch, averaging 6.8 points a game, 6.5 rebounds. 33% field goal percentage. Again, he really doesn't extend his range out much. He's only 7 of 41, 17% from three-point land. So he's not a huge threat from downtown, lives mostly in the post. And then, again, whether that be entering the post on the inside, with a pass and putting it in for two, or offensive rebounds. And that's one area where we've got to be better at offense or defensively for your Wapahani Raiders, is rebounding the basketball. Again, Welch coming in at 6'4". You got him, and then also Brandon Matney at 6'4". Both of those young men are in the starting lineup here tonight and can prove to be very impactful in the post. So the Raiders, they definitely have some work to do. Got to be active on the defensive end, offensively, move the ball around and attack the rim. If you're not able to get open on the outside, I'd like to see us be more aggressive, attack the rim, force some fouls, potentially get some guys in foul trouble, and get them off the court and have them sitting on the bench. And so, we'll see what happens here tonight. Obviously, another big thing, free throws. We've got to get better at the free throw line. We started off the year very good, shooting over 80%, nearly 90% from the free throw line. Since then, here within the last 2 or 3 games, especially maybe even 4 games, we've kind of went south a little bit, right around 74% from the free throw line. So got to get a little bit better there, but this should be a great one here tonight from Chrysler Fieldhouse in Newcastle, Indiana. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here again right after tonight's national anthem here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. As we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. Here again, so here's your Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC starting lineup here this evening for the Wapahani Raiders. Starting here at one guard, we have a 6-foot freshman, number 2, Isaac Andrews. At the other guard position, a 5'6" sophomore, number 3, Aiden Brinks. At 1'4", the 6'1" senior, number 12, Blake Castor. At the other forward position, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Walker Cook. And up forward, the big man, 6'4" senior, number 34, Caleb Henderson. Again, the Raiders are coached by Matt Luce, assisted by Chris Willis, Dennis Somerset, Jeff Andrews, Andy Zigraff, and Grant Evans. Alrighty, so now we'll take a look here at the starting lineup for the Newcastle Trojans. Non-starters look like this. Number 5, Ethan Hinton. Number 10, Colin Taylor. Number 20, Caleb Groh. Number 32, Dawson Scott. Number 40, Devin Fielding. Number 44, Matt Bell. And number 52, Nathaniel Smith. And so the starting lineup here for Newcastle looks like this. Starting at one guard, we have a 5'11" junior, number 3, Sam Matty. At the other guard, a 5'9" senior, number 4, Cole McDaniel. At the guard position, 6'2" junior, number 21, Trey Miller. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 22, Gavin Welch. And to the forward, a 6'4" senior, number 33, Brandon Matney. Again, the Newcastle Trojans are coached by Daniel Cox, assisted by Steve Swim, Dave Allen, and Corey Criswell. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with tonight's tip-off again here from Chrysler Fieldhouse in Newcastle, Indiana.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Alrighty, basketball fans, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Again, essentially the mecca of high school basketball, right here from Chrysler Fieldhouse. Again, the largest and finest high school basketball fieldhouse in the world. As we get tonight's game underway again here with Wapahani and Newcastle, as Newcastle again wins tonight's tip, and we'll have the opening possession here of the evening. And a traveling violation called here on the Trojans to begin the night. Some solid defense on the inside by Castor, again keeping the hand straight up in the air. And he had Henderson on the backside just to help out. Andrews here to Henderson, taking it, kicks it out here to Frank, stops at the free throw line. And to the corner, Henderson back out to Franks out near half court. Henderson to the high post, handoff, and we're going to have a reach-in foul here on Newcastle's number 4. That is Cole McDaniel. So that's going to be his first, team's first of the ball game. Franks to inbound along the baseline, finds Henderson. Back out to Franks here in the corner, guarded by Sam Matty. Cook in control. Finds Franks out near half court. Looking to attack the rim, does so, kisses that one off the glass, and the Raiders will get on the board for the first time this evening with a 2-0 lead after the made basket from Aiden Franks. Matty on over here to McDaniel. Up top, that's Trey Miller. McDaniel gets inside, kicks it into the corner. That's Matney out to Miller. The three is up and good. So I told you, here in our pregame, probably the deadliest three-point shooter, him and McDaniel both, but Miller with a little bit more precision. So Franks to get out near half court. He'll pull up for three, and it's off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Sam Matty of Newcastle. Again, Miller's range is kind of limitless here, so just about anything inside half court, you've got to get a hand up there on him. Nice defense here from Cook. Rebounded by Henderson. His first now of the night. Andrews here for three. Off to the left side. No good. Rebounded by Welch. And again, the Trojans off and running. McDaniel with the left hand up and good for two. Hand off here, Andrews. You're on the right wing. We'll draw it out. Reset offensively. And you got Henderson in the corner. Cook here in the other corner. Back up top here to Franks. Henderson drives inside, finds Castor on the low post. Little pull-up jumper, a little too strong. Welch on the inside, another well-defended shot there by Cook. Rebounded by Henderson. Well, takeaway there. And that was Castor on the rebound, I believe, there earlier. Matty for three, no good. Henderson corralling the rebound, now his second on the night. And so let's see if we can find something here offensively. Move the ball well. There's Andrews with the runner and got that one to go. That's his first points on the night. So now get this back to a 1-point ball game, 5-4 with 4:13 to play here in the first. Hand off to Welch on the right corner, or right wing rather, as Matty will look to set up the Trojan offense. Again, Miller trying to sneak his way on over there to the corner. Now the double screen. And it's up and no good. Franks with the rebound, his first now of the night. And that pass deflected out of bounds off of Newcastle. So Wapahani, again, only down by one. We'll have Franks to inbound along the sideline. Again, no substitutions for either side. Inbounded there to Castor. Now Franks in charge of the Raiders offensively. Spin move. Franks unable to get it to go. Again, Matty guarded there by Franks. McDaniel guarded by Castor. The three is up and a bank is open. So back to a 4-point cushion here for the Trojans. Henderson there to Castor along the baseline, looking to go to work and facing some pressure and nearly turned over. Cook with a deep three, no good. Rebounded by Welch. McDaniel, well, again looking to take it inside, draws it back out, finds Welch here on the right wing. Guarded by Walker. Cook finds Matty now out near half court. With 2:37 remaining in the first quarter. Again, it's Newcastle 8, Wapahani 4. McDaniel driving off the mark there. Cook with the rebound, his first of the night. You'd like to see us maybe pick it up defensively when McDaniel drove right there. I'd like to see us maybe get up there a little bit more extended, as Andrews with the right hand finagled his way right through the defense. And so now 4 points on the night here for Isaac Andrews. Back to a 2-point Newcastle lead. Again, Miller coming off the screen here on the left wing. McDaniel now here up top. Welch, right side action. Finds Miller and gets a jump stop and then places it right off the backboard and in there for two. Andrews, a deep three, in and out, no good. Andrews got his own rebound eventually. Franks now to the outside. Henderson again can showcase his range if needed. Screen set from Henderson, rolls off of it. Castro at the top, now Cook here on the left wing. And Andrews will get the ball deflected away from him, and that will land out of bounds. And Wapahani will stay with possession of the basketball here. Justin Ray will now sub in for the first time this evening. Also in for Newcastle, number 20, Caleb Groh, number 33, Brandon Matney. So it's Devin Fielden, I guess, that started here tonight for Newcastle. So they must have had a late lineup change at the end. And a foul on the inside. It's going to be on number 4, Cole McDaniel. So that's a big second foul right there on McDaniel. It's going to be team second. And we're going to see Sam Matty back into the ball game for McDaniel. And that's why it's so important. Attack the rim, see if you can get some guys in foul trouble. Inbound to Castor. There's Franks, a corner three, and it's up and off the side of the backboard. No good. Matty with the left hand, won't get it to go. A battle for the rebound. That's off the mark there for Matney. Again, the Raiders will try to hold for the last shot of the quarter. We got to wait on the clock here in the gymnasium to catch back up there. And the Raiders find themselves down by 4, trying to dwindle that lead down to a little bit less. Henderson at the top, swung on. Franks finds Andrews. Dumped down low and deflected out of bounds. Wapahani will hold on to the basketball with 4 seconds to play. Again, we'll have Aiden Franks to inbound along the baseline. Inbounded to Andrews. And a loose ball ends up in a turnover, and that's going to end the first quarter. So again, Trojans lead at 10-6 here at the end of one. Not a whole lot of offense, unfortunately, here for your Raiders in the first quarter, but pretty solid job here on defensive end. Just got to keep getting after it here, folks. We'll step aside for a break. Again, it is Newcastle 10, Wapahani 6 here at the end of the first. We'll be back with more on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network. Folks, welcome back here to the WHS Network. 10-6 Newcastle as we head back out into the second quarter. Again, it's going to be Wapahani basketball. And both of these teams here on average on the season. Again, Wapahani averages 61.4 points a game, allows 45.8. Newcastle, again, averaging 52.7 points on offense while allowing 54.9. And so really a pretty good defensive quarter by both teams there in the first. We'll see how this second quarter turns out. Hopefully it's a little bit better here for Wapahani. Franks for 2 and gets the friendly roll to go. So Aiden Franks now with 4 points. And so right now it's been an Andrews and Franks show here on offense, both with 4. Matty outside here to Hinton. Again, Ethan Hinton, pretty impressive sophomore here for Newcastle. We've seen him throughout the junior varsity ball game. and he was a force to reckon with. Get inside, he can shoot from outside. Andrews pops a three, it is up, and it is good. Isaac Andrews from downtown, and that will get the Raiders their first lead of the ball game at 11-10. Maddie to the outside, Hinton onto the corner. That shot will be up and will be good by number 20, Caleb Groh. Again, Groh here on the season, 29% three-point shooter. Andrews for two, off the back iron, no good. That was a good look. I'll just got to finish it next time around. Miller again out near half court, guarded by Andrews. Swung over here, there's Hinton, back to Miller. Nice defense. Andrews comes up with a turnover. Second turnover now of the night for the Trojans. Up top, here's Castor, swung on the Ray. There's Franks at the top of the key. Ray attack in the middle. Again, was looking for Castor underneath, but nothing available. Franks driving it right on inside. The basket will be no good. As it's going to be an offensive foul charge there on Aiden Franks. So that's going to be his first, team's first. Second, that wipes out the basket there, unfortunately. As we'll see number 10, Colin Taylor now in for Newcastle. So just got to get back after it here on this possession. Got to get another defensive stop. Hinton, dump down low, and so no travel call. Instead, we're going to have a reach-in foul here on Henderson. It's going to be his first, team's second. Hinton with a corner three, off the mark there. Franks corralling his second rebound now tonight as the Raiders look to either tie it up or push ahead. Henderson on the inside, a spin move, and will be fouled on the way up. Way to feed the big fella. Way to go up strong with the basketball. So the foul here on Ethan Hinton. That's going to be his first, team's third. So the first one up and good there for Henderson. It's going to be his first point on the night. And the second one's going to be up and good as well. Nicely done. So the Raiders will tie it up. 2 points now to go along with 2 rebounds here for Caleb Henderson. Taylor with the basketball finds Miller driving along the baseline and was met there by Henderson. And Miller stopped in his tracks quickly there and traveled. Third turnover now tonight for Newcastle. So we'll see Walker Cook reacclimate himself back out onto the floor for Wapahani. Andrews attacking the inside and will not get the off-balance shot to go. Nice defense there. I believe that was by Trey Miller. Taylor there to the free throw line. Another handoff to Groh. He'll take the shot for 2. No good. Franks with another rebound now, his third of the night, and the Raiders pushing up the floor quickly. Stop, pops, and off the front iron. No good. As we'll have a reach-in foul here on Justin Ray. His first, team's third. So both teams with 3 fouls apiece. Deflected pass there by Franks. Hinton facing some pressure. So the foul there on Ray is going to be his second, team's fourth. Ray did what he was supposed to do, play defense. So unfortunately, just got caught with a foul. So Hinton now guarded by Castor, finds Taylor. Again, trying to attack that middle, but the Raiders right there in help side defense. Hinton to the inside, kicks it into the corner. That's Matney. Now on here to number 20 is Taylor. Now in charge of the basketball, finds Miller here at the top of the key. Attacks the rim and will be fouled. And so the foul will be here on Isaac Andrews, now his first, team's fifth. So Trey Miller at the line here for two. Again, Miller a 60% free throw shooter on the season, 9 of 15. As the first one will be up and no good. Again, that's really about the only part of his game that might not be up to par. It's not horrible by any means. But like I said, he's a pretty outstanding shooter. A battle for the basketball there on the inside as Newcastle somehow comes away with it. And we're going to have a timeout now taken by Newcastle. This will be a 30-second timeout, their first timeout charged of the evening. So again, right there in that instance, that's where blocking out, grabbing a rebound. Can't afford to give your opponent any more than one opportunity. And so nonetheless, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here on the WHS Network. A big thanks to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977 and is known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles that will leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook and contact them at 765-284-3472. And so again, out of the timeout, it's Newcastle basketball. Hinton to inbound, finds Matney, and the layup will be up and good. So Matney there with his first bucket on the night. Screen set there by Castor. Now Henderson swung on to Cook. Now finding Castor again. Cook had a little bit of a tough way of going there to find someone open. Andrews kicks it out here to Franks. Takes it to the free throw line. Shots up and good. Tickling the twine. Aiden Franks now with a 6 point on the night to go along with 3 rebounds. As that one out tie the game here at 15. Up top here, Hinton swung on here to Taylor. Throw now Miller at the top. Nothing available. Screen is set there by Matney. And Andrews again sticking right there with him. Nice defense there from Cook. Again, keeping the hands out, sliding his feet, staying low to the ground. Miller steps back for 3. It's up off the front iron, no good. Cook with the rebound, now his second of the night. So again, with 2:15 to play, we're tied at 15. Again, not a whole lot of offense so far, but we've had a plethora of great looks. As we'll have a foul here on the Trojans. This is going to be on number 21. That is Trey Miller. So that will be his first, team's fourth. And returning to the floor here for Newcastle will be number 4, Cole McDaniel, and number 22, Gavin Welch. Inbounded to Henderson, going up strong. And no foul called. Now Hinton with the treble. And just got a little too ahead of himself. And now the 4th rebound here on the night for Newcastle. Wapahani with a pair. As we're now just under 2 minutes here in the first half. Andrews from another area code off the mark, rebounded by Welch. McDaniel now on the left side. Drives middle. Got to pick him up sooner than that. They're on help side defense. as McDaniel will make them pay right there, and the Raiders will take a timeout. Their first charge timeout of the night will be a 30-second timeout. So again, we'll stick right here with you. Big thanks to some more of our sponsors here this evening. So big thanks to the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. President Richard Morris and his crew serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyperryalumni.com to get any information on any upcoming events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the Alumni Brick Walkway, you can simply fill out a form, which is on the homepage of the alumni website. So greatly appreciate the Liberty Perry Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So again, with 1:35 to play here in the first half, Newcastle 17, Wapahani 15. Andrews across half court. Cook now in the corner, back to Andrews. He'll pop the three. It is up, and it is good. Isaac Andrews tickles the twine from beyond the arc. His second three of the night. Now gives him 10 points for the ball game to go along with one rebound, and the Raiders here with a 1-point lead. McDaniel, again guarded heavily there by Castor. Getting number 40, Devin Fielden, now back into the ball game. He'll take the three, and it's up and good. So again, a young man that can definitely showcase his range. 36% from downtown, 10 of 28. Again, he's only made 19 shots on the season. So again, half of those coming from beyond the arc. Andrews right down the middle, unable to get the floater to go. Fielding with the rebound. And the Trojans, I would imagine, will try to hold for the last shot of the half. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully the Raiders might be able to get a steal right here. Up top here, that is Taylor, guarded by Franks. Up top to McDaniel. 7 seconds. Down low, Welch for two, puts it up off the glass, and that will be how the first half ends with a made basket by number 22, Gavin Welch. And that will give the Trojans a 4-point lead heading into the locker room. 22-18 your score at the half here from Chrysler Fieldhouse in Newcastle, Indiana. We'll step aside for a break. Again, here on the other side, we'll have our halftime report again, recap in the first half. Give you some updated stats on tonight's ball game from Wapahani standpoint. And then again, talk about some upcoming broadcasts we have next week. So again, all that and more coming at you live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. righty, folks, welcome back here to Indiana High School Basketball Live here on the WHS Network. Again, as your Wapahani Raiders again find themselves down by 4 here at the half. Newcastle 22, Wapahani 18. Again, we appreciate you all for tuning in throughout the evening here. Greatly appreciate everyone for watching us and supporting your Wapahani Raider boys basketball team, and as well as the Newcastle Trojans basketball team as well. Both teams have a great amount of young men here, very well coached on both sides. And so, like I said, it's really, truly a honor and privilege to be able to broadcast this here tonight, and we hope everyone's enjoyed the broadcast. Now, again, here in the first half, it's been kind of a little bit of back and forth throughout the first half. It's been close. Nobody's really just kind of blown one another away here. But one thing has really been kind of the constant is a little bit of a lack of offense. I'm not sure if it's been because of good defense or just maybe poor shooting, or maybe even a little bit of both. But it's a highly competitive matchup. These two teams have put in great effort throughout the evening. I know Wapahani, both of these teams, and as well as Newcastle, coming off of a game from last night. So it adds to the, to the excitement of things, because, obviously I wouldn't say both teams are running on fumes here by any means, because, these are still young men, but, playing back-to-back like this, both of them had a pretty good ball game to play last night. Might have taken a little bit out of them, no question about it, but still, the defensive effort on both sides, especially, more importantly here for Wapahani, it's been pretty good. You've really kept the ball out of Trey Miller's hands to where he can be a huge factor. I believe he does have 5 points here at the half. Cole McDaniel, he's kind of, finagled his way in there a couple different times. He's knocked down a couple shots, made a three, had that bank right there in the first quarter. But, he's been in a little foul trouble there in the first half. Goes into the locker room now with 2 fouls, looking pretty good now to begin the second half. But, again, for the most part, we've kept them from being a big factor in the ball game. And then you have guys like, Trey Miller that again can extend his range out. Obviously, he's probably the best three-point shooter on the team. Like I said, he's been limited to 5 points, but then you have Gavin Welch, guy right now that's leading the team overall statistically in rebounds with 6.5 rebounds a game, 6.8 points a game. Again, hasn't really had a major impact on the game, again, due to the defense from Wapahani. And so we've just got to continue to bring that same kind of intensity on the defensive end here in the second half, and hopefully then the offense will start to get going here a little bit more. And we've had, some very good shots on the offensive end, so it's not like we have settled for bad shots. We've worked the ball around really well. We've taken good care of the basketball, only had 2 first half turnovers. And so I like what we've done offensively. Now it's just about finishing, being able to put the ball through the basket. And, obviously that's one of the biggest names of the games. That's how you win, along with playing good defense. And but still a pretty good showing here in the first half. Just get the offense going here a little bit more, and hopefully continue to bring that intensity on the defensive end, and we'll be heading in the right direction here. Now again, stat-wise, the Raiders were led here in the first half by Isaac Andrews, had a team-high 10 points to go along with 1 rebound, followed by Aiden Franks with 6 points, 3 rebounds. Also Caleb Henderson with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Blake Castro with 3 rebounds, and Walker Cook with 2 rebounds, again for a grand total of 18 points scored here for your Wapahani Raiders. So again, just wanted to reiterate again, this coming week we have Lady Raider basketball the first 2 nights of this week, Monday and Tuesday night. Monday night we'll be at Cowan to take on the Lady Blackhawks. Again, as of right now, I believe it's a JV and varsity game. I know the JV had already played them, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I think that still will be a JV varsity matchup coming up on Monday night. We'll try to confirm that a little bit more here within the next day or so. But then on Tuesday night, we'll be back at home as your Wapahani Lady Raiders will be taking on the Lapel Bulldogs. And that should be a great matchup as well. So Two very good games coming up to begin the week. Again, at Cowan on Monday night, and then at home against LaPel on Tuesday night with your Wapahani Lady Raider basketball team. So again, here at the half, it is Newcastle 22, Wapahani 18. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with your third quarter of action, live here from Chrysler Fieldhouse in Newcastle, Indiana.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to Raider Basketball Live here on the WHS Network. Again, we're just about set to begin this third quarter of play. Then with Wapahani down by 4, 22-18. And so again, to open up this second half, again, it's going to be Newcastle basketball. Both teams coming out in their starting lineups. McDaniel. Again here with a handoff here to Matty. Good job there by Frank, staying right there with him, but then late there drove right around, and Henderson with a big rebound as that one rattled in and out, all but down there for Sam Matty of the Trojans. I'll tell you what, really love to see Henderson be a little bit more active here on the offensive end. Again, only with 2 points there at the half. He's usually good for nearly a double-double every ball game. Andrews will get the friendly bounce and roll to go. That's the way to get the party started here in the second half. McDaniel down to the corner. That's we got a big man that, again, can extend that range out there. Hey, good for him. You know, I mean, it's obviously it's nice to be able to have that inside presence, but man, I tell you what, when you can bring it outside, you can be even more as deadly. No good there for Frank, sitting out. Castor with the rebound and won't get the putback to go. Solid job there by Blake Castor, again battling there on the inside. That's his first points on tonight to go along with 4 rebounds. McDaniel now for 3, no good. Henderson, the big fella, with his 4th rebound now tonight, as the Raiders will push it up court and now turn it over. Miller steps inside the arc. No good for two. Got his own rebound. Got a block out. And then McDaniel pulls the trigger and knocks it down from three-point land. Back up there. Franks pulls up for two more. They're along the baseline. So the baseline jumper good for Franks now with 8 points. Go along with 3 rebounds. Got to get us a stop right here. Nice help side. Fielding with another 3. So that's his third 3 of the night.
30-second timeout, Trojans.
Who would have thought that he would have been the most deadly three-point shooter here of the evening? Hey, like I said, though, good for him. You know, heck, if you get open, if you can take the shot, might as well go ahead and take it on up there. And that's exactly what he's done. So, again, that timeout was taken by Newcastle, their second charged timeout here of the evening. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. We'll be back right after this timeout. All righty, so back out of the timeout. Again, it's Wapahani basketball down by 7, 31-24. Nearly 3 minutes into this third quarter, and nearly taken away there by Newcastle. Andrews on the inside, banks it off the glass for 2 more. So Andrews continues to add to his total. Now 14 points on the night to go with a rebound. And a traveling violation called here on the Trojans. That is now their first turnover here in the second half. They had 4 of them in the first half. Both teams have taken care of the basketball really well throughout the evening. Again, coming into the ball game, Newcastle averaging right at 11 turnovers a game. So they're well on their way to being well below that mark. Franks left it short. No good there. Rebounded by Trey Miller of Newcastle. And now an offensive foul. That is going to be on number 21. Trey Miller. That's going to be his second, team's first of the half.
First on the Trojans in the second half.
Andrews on the left wing down low. That is Cook underneath for 2. Well-designed play there and well executed there by Wapahani. Cook now with his first points on the night to go along with 2 rebounds. And it's back to a 3-point Newcastle lead. And McDaniel will lose the ball out of bounds. So now that is, I believe that's 3 consecutive possessions ending in a turnover for Newcastle. Cook on the right wing up top. That's Henderson. Again, denied away there by Welch. Now on here to Andrews. Again, looking over the defense. Takes it inside. Won't get the bounce to go as Miller tracks down the board, and off and go the Trojans. And McDaniel with a quick first step. Allows him to again plant that foot into the ground and really take off from there. And so a timeout here by Wapahani. We have 3:08 to play here in the third quarter. Again, this will be the second charge timeout of the evening here for the Raiders. Both teams with 3 timeouts to play with. So, folks, again, it's Newcastle 33, Wapahani 28 here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheel
All righty, welcome back here to our Kinshaw Properties game break. 3:08 in the third. Again, it's Wapahani 28, Newcastle 33. As we begin again, following the timeout, again, Franks will inbound to Isaac Andrews. Again, we'll have Andrews, Franks, Castor, Henderson, and Cook on the floor. Not a very smart pass right there by Henderson, unfortunately. Second turnover here in the second half for Wapahani, now 4 for the game. McDaniel inside, got the floater to go. And so back to a 7-point lead for Newcastle. Andrews pulls up for 3, no good. Out of bounds off the Raiders. And returning now to the floor for the Wapahani Raiders, being number 4, Justin Ray. So definitely got to get a stop here on defense. Again, we continue to still be a little stagnant here on the offensive end. And then McDaniel does that. That's what I'm saying, there's many parts to his game. He can shoot it, but he can drive it in with success as well. Well-rounded player and nearly taken away. So it ends up being out of bounds off Newcastle after all that mess. Great hustle there by both sides, I'll give you that. Castor to Henderson, now Ray along the baseline. Won't be able to get the friendly bounce to go. Ray somehow ends up with it. So a little bit of a mismatch here. Again, a guard here on a forward. Again, the big man can move though. Screen set, Welch. Again, guarding Andrews now. Franks out near half court, finds Castor. Now on to Ray. Nice attack to the rim right there. Andrews for 2. That's what we've got to do more of. Keep being aggressive, keep attacking the rim. Nothing's really been open on the outside. You attack the rim even more and have success. I'm telling you, it's going to open up things a lot more defensively. And to where Wapahani will have other avenues to go to. Down low, Welch gets it denied by Henderson. Henderson down low and puts it on the board for 2 more. Nice pick and roll right there. Utilizing Henderson, now 4 points, go along with 4 rebounds. And got to D it up right here. Obviously, they're setting up for the screen. More times than not, you're probably going to have McDaniel driving to the basket here, so somebody's got to be ready and help side defense and pick him up early. And so a foul called here on Wapahani's number 12, Blake Castor. That will be his first, team's first of the half. And down there to Fielden, off to McDaniel. Oh, goodness sakes. We'll have a reach-in foul here on Isaac Andrews. That's going to be his second. Team second of the half. And so we'll see Walker Cook now into the ball game for Blake Castor. And we've got 1 second here in the third. Fielden for 3 is up and no good, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So again, it is Newcastle 38, Wapahani 32 here at the end of 3 from Newcastle. Indiana. Again, we'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back with your fourth quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Peyton Massengill, Riley Smith.
Welcome back here to our Kinshaw Properties game break. Newcastle 38, Wapahani 32. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560. Again, their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, a special thanks there to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So as we enter the fourth, again, Newcastle ahead here by 6. It's going to be Wapahani basketball to open up this fourth quarter play. Again, we hope all of you have enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Again, here from the largest and finest high school basketball field house in the world. Again, it's been a while since we've since we was last here. It's been, I'd say, at least a couple of years, I would say. But it's nice to be back. Beautiful facility. And very appreciative of Newcastle for allowing us to be here tonight to bring all of you tonight's bowl game. Franks here on the left wing, up top here to Cook. Now Henderson spreads it on here to Franks again. Cook here at the top. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. I think the coach might have called that travel for the referee. That was well after the fact. Again, maybe not. Again, I'm not here to say one way or the other. I'm just trying to call a ball game. Welch here at the top takes it inside, guarded by Ray. And now a traveling violation here on Newcastle. So that will now be their fifth turnover here in the second half. Gives them 9 for the game. So again here the Raiders got to find a way to get some points right here. Again, we've gotten a stop. That's a couple times up top to Cook. Now on to Ray. The three is going to be up, and the three is going to be good. Justin Ray fouls it up from three-point land. First point tonight here for Justin to go along with the rebound, and now what was a 10-point lead is now dwindled down to 3. A 7-0 run here from Wapahani. Nice defense there from Franks. Welch on over here to Miller, up top to McDaniel. Down low, Miller for 2. Tell you what, that was a fastball to the inside by McDaniel. Cook trying to show off some range, no good. Ray comes up with the rebound. Cross-court pass. Ray is looking to drive baseline, but instead a traveling violation called. Now their fourth turnover here in the second half, as we'll see. Number 12, Blake Castor, return to the floor here for Wapahani. So again, a 40-35 lead, Newcastle. 5:43 to play in regulation. Again, McDaniel out near half court. Guarded by Aiden Franks. Swung on to Miller now. As Matney sets up there from the screen, rolls off of it, goes to the basket, and misses the layup. Somehow got his own rebound, though, and will give it away. But then Newcastle able to take it right back away from us. Miller with a shot fake like no other, got the friendly bounce to go. And so another timeout here by Wapahani. So just when the Raiders start getting right back into it, Newcastle starts, pressing the gas again, and now ahead by 8 with 5:04 to play here in regulation. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, this is our Kinshaw Properties game break with 5:04 to play. Again, we'd like to recognize some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you would like to know more information about a vehicle or might have some interest, make sure to contact them at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And they're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. As we come back out of the timeout, again, the Trojans lead your Raiders 43-35. Got some work to do. Back cut there to Henderson, and will miss the layup, but was fouled on the way up. And it's going to be here on number 21, Trey Miller. That's going to be his third, team second of the half. So 2 shots here for Henderson. And the first one's going to be up and good. Second free throw attempt here for Henderson, up and good as well. Nicely done, Caleb Henderson. Again, now a 6-point ball game, 43-37. Grove for 3, no good. And that should be out of bounds off Newcastle. Indeed, it will be. And so the Raiders again will take over here on offense with 4:40 remaining. Again, we'll have Andrews walking the ball up the floor, guarded by Cole McDaniel. Up top to Henderson, swung on. Franks here on the left wing. As Andrews again comes through the double screen. Franks for 2. Can't get the bucket to go. And I just realized for whatever reason our clock on our screen did not start, so I apologize for that. So there was a foul underneath here on Henderson, his second, team's third. So the Raiders got to get another defensive stop here. Getting down by 6. Just about 4 minutes to play. Played solid defense really throughout the evening here. Just got to continue to get after it, and McDaniels with a step back 3. So McDaniel just continues to add to his total. Blocked away there by number 33. That was Matney. Back up top here, Miller out near half court. And now we'll have a little bump foul here on Andrews. It's going to be his third, team's fourth. And now a traveling violation. So Newcastle here with their 7th turnover now of the second half. That is now their 11th for the ball game, which is about right where their average is at 11. Franks there on the back cut. Got it pinned against the backboard, though, by Matney. Cross-court pass. That is Miller for 3. No good. Andrews with a rebound. Andrews stops, pops, and no good. And so a timeout taken by the Trojans. This will be their third charge timeout here of the evening. So both teams with 2 remaining. 2:47 to play. 46-37 Newcastle. We'll be back right after this break.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Newcastle 46, Wapahani 37 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, and we have 2:47 remaining. And it's just been a frustrating game offensively again here for Wapahani. Just can't seem to really get much going. I don't know. It's just tough to explain, I guess. It's just it's cliche to say, oh, it's just one of those things, but man, just having a tough time. We've had great looks, just things haven't worked out. Welch into the corner. Miller now outside here to Sam Matty. McDaniel now over to Matty. Back to McDaniel. And so now a reach-in foul here on Walker Cook. A lot of time wasted off the clock right there. So that's Cook's first, team's fifth. And there's Henderson getting the turnover, goes up for 2 and a basket. So Henderson will now head to the line for one more. The foul on Cole McDaniel, his third, team's third of the half. And so now again Henderson will be at the line for one more as number 20, Caleb Groh, will now sub in here for the Trojans. Free throw from Henderson will be up, and it will be good. That's a big possession there for Wapahani again to come up with that turnover. And then to come up with 3 points right there. And we'll have a foul now as the Raiders create another turnover. So the foul here on number 22, Gavin Welch, his first. Team's fourth of the half. And so even though the offense hasn't quite clicked here tonight, we've at least got a chance. You're only down by 6. You got to come up with some points. Henderson up top here to Andrews. Taking it inside and was fouled on the shot, so Andrews will head to the line for 2 of them. The foul's going to be here on Cole McDaniel, his fourth, team's fifth. Obviously, there's no way he's coming out of the game. Too valuable to have in there. You're going to let him go out till the end. As the first one's going to be up and good for Isaac. Second free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done there, Isaac Andrews. Over here to McDaniel, back to Matty. Into the middle, fielded on to Groh. Now back to Matty again. So the foul here on Andrews will now be his fourth, team sixth. Inbounded here to McDaniel, chased down by Henderson. Welch down low to Grow, back up top. McDaniel trying to finagle his way through there. Well, to me, might have lost the handle on a basketball, but instead a reach-in foul called here on Henderson. That will be his third, team's seventh. So now Newcastle will head to the line, 1-and-1 opportunity, as number 33, Brandon Matney, will return to the floor. Again, McDaniel at the line here for the 1-and-1, nearly automatic from the line, shooting 83% on the season, as he'll knock home the first one. Second free throw attempt up, and good as well, so back to a 6-point ball game. Andrews will get the friendly bounce to go. So 2 more points here for Isaac. Over to Maddie, now reach-in foul here on, looks like Castor. And indeed it will be, so Blake will pick up his second, team's 8th. And that will send Gavin Welch to the line. Not a bad free throw shooter at all, 15 of 21, 71% from the line. But the Raiders have got to block out just in case of a miss. And the first one's up, no good. But we allow the offensive rebound, for goodness sakes. So the foul there on Henderson. It's going to be his 4th, team's 9th. So McDaniel again here at the line for 1-and-1. Been good there with the first one. And the second one up and good as well. Back to a 6-point game. Andrews out to Henderson. And now a timeout will be taken here by Wapahani. And so they will have 1 timeout remaining with 27 seconds to play. Again, it's Newcastle 50, Wapahani 44 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back from the timeout. Again, it's Newcastle 50, Wapahani 44. Here are 27 seconds remaining in regulation. Again, it's going to be Wapahani basketball. Aiden Franks to inbound. They're again across court. They're along the sideline. Inbounded there to Henderson, and that didn't exactly pan out. So Newcastle was saying they never had possession of the basketball, but they was able to call a timeout. So the timeout there for Newcastle, they now have 1 remaining. Then there's now 23 seconds on the clock. Not much to say here, folks, to be quite honest with you. The Raiders are definitely in a little bit of a bind. Obviously, right out of the gate, you've got to come up with a steal. Obviously, if not, you've got to foul. You don't have hardly any time really to waste here. You're down by 6 points. You need the ball back quickly. Now, obviously, you want to try to take McDaniel out of the equation as much as possible, but more than likely he's still going to get the ball out of the inbound just because he has ways to get open. And so that's one thing that, you try to keep the ball out of his hands, and then if you are able to, if you can't get the steal initially, you got to foul. But either way, you've got to foul right from the get-go. Well, okay. So another timeout here by Newcastle. So they have no timeouts remaining. Wapahani still with one. I got to say, I'm a little surprised about that. I would have thought that we would have tried to foul and an attempt to try to get the ball back with a little bit more time on the clock. But that's why I'm sitting here broadcasting the game, too. But still, nonetheless, you still got, 17 seconds left. Again, Wapahani still down by 6. It's going to be Newcastle basketball coming back out of the timeout. Again, Wapahani still with one timeout left. Newcastle with none. The foul situation looks like this. Wapahani with 9 fouls, so the next foul they commit will be an automatic 2 shots for Newcastle, while the Trojans on the other end only have 5 team fouls, so they still have another to give. So Grow to inbound for the Trojans. Inbounded to McDaniel. And so that's going to do it here tonight, folks. And now you foul. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was, because now all that's going to do is just make the score even more lopsided. So the foul there on Henderson, that's going to be his 5th, team's 10th. And again, that is now Justin Ray back out onto the floor. We'll have McDaniel at the line for 2 shots now that the Trojans are in the double bonus. And so the first one will be up and good. And a second one up and good as well. And we'll have a timeout here by Wapahani. Again, with 2 seconds to play. All right, so again, make sure to stay tuned in following the conclusion of this ball game. We'll have our Raiders Live post-game show coming your way. Again, recapping tonight's matchup, and then we'll give you the breakdown of stats and then talk about our upcoming broadcast next week. Again, right here on the WHS network, so a lot coming your way. You don't want to miss it here on our Raiders Sports Report following the conclusion of tonight's matchup. So Wapahani basketball, 2 seconds to play. We've got Ray, Andrews, Franks, Cook, and Castor on the floor. And so that's the way that's going to end here tonight. Your final score. It is Newcastle 52, Wapahani 44. So, folks, we'll step aside here for a break. Again, we'll have our Raiders Live sports, as soon as I can spit it out, Raiders Live post-game show back right here with you following the commercial break. righty, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live post-game show, again presented by Kinshaw Properties, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. So, unfortunate loss here tonight. Great effort here from Wapahani. Came out here and defensively, I thought we played really pretty well. Coming into the ball game, Newcastle averages 52 a game, which is what they scored here tonight. We just couldn't get to the number that we nearly average every game, and that was 61.4 on average. So just a tough night again for us. Again, it was just tough, I think, throughout the evening getting into the flow of our offense still. And it's not from a lack of effort or even good shots. We had some numerous good shots throughout the night. Just was kind of hit and miss, literally. We would, sometimes we'd go on a little bit of a run there and things would start to go in our direction. And then next thing Newcastle get a couple of shots here or there and start expanding on that lead again. And so it was always just playing from behind. But we kept it close. That was the thing about it. And then really right there in the latter part of the third and into the fourth, Newcastle tried to start, showcasing a little bit more and was able to put some distance in between us and them. And, again, down the stretch, just made a few more shots than what Wapahani did. And so you just look to get back at it next time around, and hopefully we can get back to our winning ways. Again, it's been really been kind of a tough week for us, just offensively. And I don't mean that in any kind of disrespect. We just haven't been our normal selves, I don't think. Seeing the consistency and the flow on offense and the confidence I think that you can have on the offensive side of the basketball. Defense, really, for the most part, has continued to be very good. Rebounding tonight was, again, kind of hit and miss. We really didn't have a ton of rebounds tonight. But then again, they didn't necessarily miss a lot of shots either. But overall, just keep plugging away, and hopefully better days are ahead here for this team, and I believe it is. I believe there's plenty of great days ahead for us, but just tough loss here tonight. Bounce back from it, get ready to play next Friday. Again, you got a very big game next Friday night at Raider Gymnasium against the Delta Eagles. Again, that'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock varsity game to follow, so please join us there for that one. Again, then also they'll be on the road at Tri next Saturday night, so another back-to-back next Friday and Saturday at Tri, and then at Delta on Friday at home. So a big stretch for these guys coming down here to the second part of the season. Now, our next overall broadcast will be on Monday and Tuesday. We got another busy week ahead. So Monday night will be at Cowan with Wapahani Lady Raider basketball, and then home on Tuesday night for a game against the Lapel Bulldogs. Again, all supposed to be JV start time, 6 o'clock varsity game to follow for both games, unless if Cowan doesn't play the JV game, which those two teams matched up about 3 weeks or so ago. So I don't know if they'll play again or not. We'll try to find out more information here within the next day or so, leading up to that Monday night matchup there at Cowan. Then Thursday next week, more Lady Raider basketball. We'll be traveling to Shenandoah to end the regular season with an MEC conference battle there against the Shenandoah Lady Raiders. Again, JV start, 6 o'clock varsity game to follow. So that's the week upcoming. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wapahani girls basketball. Friday, Saturday, boys basketball at home against Delta and on the road at Tri. Breaking down the stats offensively here for Wapahani. They were led here tonight by Isaac Andrews, had a team-high 20 points to go along with 2 rebounds, followed by Caleb Henderson, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Aiden Franks adding in 8 points, 3 rebounds. Justin Ray, 3 points, 2 rebounds. And then Blake Castor with 2 points, 4 rebounds. Walker Cook with 2 points and 2 rebounds. The Raiders finished up 7 of 7, 100% from the charity stripe here this evening. So that was a great showing here for themselves to get back on track from the free throw line. And also, we only turned it over 7 times, which, again, coming into the ball game, only averaging 8 turnovers a game. So did our job there. Just got to make more shots. And when that starts to happen, along with the defensive intensity we can bring, I think that we'll start to see your Wapahani Raiders back to normal. But tough loss here tonight. Again, Newcastle 52, Wapahani 44. Again, Newcastle now improves to 6-8 on the season, while your Wapahani Raiders fall to 9-4. So, folks, until Monday night with Wapahani Lady Raider basketball, again, we appreciate you all for tuning in throughout the evening. We greatly appreciate all of you for always supporting our boys and girls basketball teams and for watching us and all the kind words. Means more than you'll ever know, so thank you very much. But again, until Monday night, Brandon Morvillius here alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Chrysler Fieldhouse.